Welcome to art class, my kindergarten and first grade. This is your first art assignment. Mrs. Hink, like always, is going to draw on the board. You can pause the video, and if you need to catch up, but I'll try to go super slow. Just something super fun. The perspective today is we're looking down on the koi pond. Hopefully you have some crayons at home and a pencil. Even if you have line paper, whatever you have at home is what you're going to use. Mrs. Hink just used plain paper. I used crayons today. Again, it's the perspective of looking down on a koi fish pond just for fun. So we're going to start with some organic shapes. So on your paper, remember my rule, if you draw lightly, it's easy to erase. Or if you don't have an eraser, just use those extra lines as waves in the pond. So I'm going to start with our little baby koi fish, and the shape is like a teardrop or a water droplet, right? So that is going to be both shapes for both of the koi fish. So that's going to be our baby koi fish. And then mom, we want to draw one a little bit bigger. So there are the basic koi fish body shapes. Now let's add, this almost to me looks like a leaf shape for the tail. And then again, mom's tail gets a little bit bigger, right? Yay. Okay, since we're looking down on it, we're going to see that top fin of the koi fish on the top of the koi fish's body. And it's just a wavy line. And then mom gets one too, or dad. Could be dad. All right, so that's the top, because we're looking at it from, we're standing over the koi fish's pond. And then we're going to make the eyes super simple. Just two curved lines. And then the inside of the eye. Same thing for this big guy or girl. And the eyes. Then the next thing is the fins on the side, because these koi fish love to swim around their pond, right? So one's going to come out from that side, and then the left side. Same thing for this guy. This side and that side. So there are our two swimming koi fish. Now we know they love to be in a pond, and I've seen a lot of lily pads, but I really like the thought of just a simple curved line with some seaweed looking leaves on the side. So those shapes are going to be repeated, right? And then I love, you know how we love to fill up the paper. Okay, we don't, the fish and the seaweed are the stars of the show. So we're going to fill up most of our paper with that, because the water, now I did a different shape leaf on this, because remember, it doesn't always have to be the same. In nature, those organic shapes are always changing. They're always going to be different. And then maybe one more, because this space right here is pretty large, isn't it? We don't want to leave that big empty space. Again, and Mrs. Hink's going too fast, just like in class, you can stop and I'll let you catch up with me. So I always love to outline, right? We outline in black. If you don't have any crayons at home, you could always just shade with pencil. Create some different lines. We want movement in our pond because these fish, these koi fish are swimming around, right? So we're going to create some vertical wavy lines to create. Now here's the tricky part for the active board, right? You know Mrs. Hink can add color to it, but if the lines aren't totally filled in, sometimes the bucket spills over, right? So I'm going to take my marker tool, and my koi fish today, I did a yellow orange and a red orange, those tertiary colors I used. So I don't have that many choices on my little block here. So I'm going to just create some orange spots on my koi fish, just with my finger. Again, don't stress about what you have at home. If you guys don't have crayons, if you don't have markers, then just use a pencil. You can shade in and draw lots of different design and lines just by using pencil. You can shade with pencil. You don't always have to add color, right? It can always be in black and white if that's what you have at home. And then let's give some green touches to our seaweed. And if you want to, you can always add a dark green or even different shades of blue. Doesn't always have to be one solid color, right? You get creative as you want to with your colors, with whatever you have. It's all about just having fun. I wish I had another shade of green on here. I would love to add another shade of green to my seaweed. My pond plants. But I have to use what I have. And let's do some of this. The more movement in the pond, the more fun those fish are having. Now, believe it or not, a lot of koi fish are white. They're white with those big orange spots. You don't have to do it realistic. You can do it whatever colors you want. So I think I'm going to add some yellow, some light yellow to mine. Because I think the more you color in, the more fun you'll have. And let's go back to that orange here. And I think I really want to fill in, oops, let's change the color there, Mrs. Ink. These eyes, a little dark. And voila, we have a swimming koi fish pond picture. Hope you enjoy. See you next lesson.